during a high school graduation, an English teacher came up to the stand and delivered one of the best commencement speeches I have ever heard. Let's listen.
Do not get the idea you're anything special, because you're not. The empirical evidence is everywhere, numbers even an English teacher can't ignore. Newton, Natick, I'm allowed to say Needham, yes? That has to be 2,000 high school graduates right there, give or take, and that's just the neighborhood ends. Across the country, no fewer than 3.2 million seniors are graduating about now from more than 37,000 high schools. That's 37,000 valedictorians. That's 37,000 class presidents, 92,000 harmonizing altos, 340,000 swaggering jocks, 2,185,967 pairs of Uggs. But why limit ourselves to high school? After all, you're leaving it. So think about this. Even if you're 1 in a million on a planet of 6.8 billion, that means there are nearly 7,000 people just like you.
Wow. So it's your high school graduation. Usually you get people who come up to that podium and they tell you how amazing you are, you accomplished this great thing in your life. But this English teacher, David McAuliffe, basically is not buying it. He's saying, look, there are so many people who are getting these high school diplomas, these college diplomas, and it doesn't mean anything at all. Forget about the trophies, forget about the pieces of paper, go out there and do something that actually makes a difference. And he says that later on. He says, or he encourages the graduates to do whatever you do for no reason other than you love it and believe in its importance.
Now, in the beginning, when I first read the headline, I thought, oh no, this guy, there's some chance he's going in the wrong direction here. Because he says, oh, you're nothing special, man. Okay, but bitter man, okay, just bring it down, okay? We're trying to have a good time
like
here.
He had a really hard time with his kids that morning,
Yeah,
and they were like
right.
spoiled brats.
Right. But in reality, I love what he's saying. And that's why context is so important. You listen to the whole speech. And first of all, we do pamper the kids too much. Oh my God, Johnny, you're the most special thing that ever happened on the planet. Johnny on a pedestal. Just calm down, okay? There's a lot of frickin' Johnnies, and he ain't that great, okay? But much more importantly is that, look, in order to actually feel that, you know, about being special and doing something special, you actually have to do it. That was the thrust of his speech. It's about accomplishment. It's not about just your parents saying it or somebody at a graduation speech saying it. You have to actually accomplish something. And he said the way you accomplish something is that if you love doing it, you work hard, and that's 1,000,000% true. And then once you have that sense of accomplishment, that's worth something. And if those kids can take that lesson away and not feel like every, you know, sneeze and cough they have is just the God-blessed and God-given thing that's a gift to our humanity, but something that they got to work really hard towards so they can actually create something that's of value to themselves and to their community, well, everybody's 1,000,000 times better off, including and most especially those kids themselves.
I think in society we get so obsessed with these trivial achievements that mean nothing, whether it's getting a piece of paper, getting a trophy, whatever it is, you know, just collecting all these little achievements that make us feel better about ourselves. But at the end of the day, it makes absolutely no difference at all. Like, for instance, you know, my master's degree meant nothing. It really
here we go again.
No, but it didn't.
Here
It didn't mean anything, right? It was an accomplishment, but did that accomplishment do anything for the world? Did it fulfill me in any significant way? No, it didn't. But there's such an emphasis on going out and getting these little achievements. Why don't you do something that you genuinely love to do, something that makes you feel fulfilled, right? And I think that you live a much better life when you do that. So don't focus too much on getting those little achievements, because in the end, you're going to be bitter about it.
Or at least someone is. Meanwhile, I won the American Humanist Association's Humanist Media Award this weekend. That's why I was in New Orleans.
How'd you feel about it?
Okay, I put it up on our little, above our fireplace. And this morning I was like, Wendy, what do you think, huh? Not a big deal. Little Humanist Media Award business going on right here. No, I'm kidding around about it. But look, she's taking it too far. Don't listen. Okay, it's okay to graduate from high school and college and get a master's. It's fine to be proud of that.